Stay Focused Family is a movement that majors in transformation, intentional living, and full life. We are the generational voice in Africa, setting a new standard for transformation that has to do with your wealth, that has to do with your personal growth, that has to do with your health as well. How the Stay Focused Family actually started, it was an idea of let's come together, let's write, let's use our content to inspire people, to create a vacuum where there is no knowledge, and then to see it was more about us putting our content in our different spheres, because what really brought it to this point was we saw that there was a vacuum in knowledge in different spheres of life, and so we believe that our content as of then and even now can have a major way of transforming, can have a major way of influencing and inspiring wrong ideas that are not consistent with growth. So it was a family of writers. That was the original idea from day one. That was the idea from day one. It was a family of writers. Let's write our ideas. Let's see how we can use it to inspire, to influence, and to transform. So it started with a family of writers, but thank God it has grown beyond and still in line with what we are still supposed to do from day one. Okay, the vision of the Stay Focused Family is to raise a transformed generation in Africa for an intentional living leading to the full life. The vision actually represents the three cardinal points of what is our drive, which is a transformation, intentional living, and full life. And our mission makes it excellent, where we create intentional living that leads to a full life from a transformed generation. Stay Focused Family, as of when we started, it was a vision that started with just 2 to 3 persons. I shared the idea. I can remember one person's name precisely, Precious Tumawen. I shared to the likes of Grace, Obidi, and those two names are very conversant in my head. We shared the idea, okay, how do we go about this? How do we go about that? How do we get the platform together? You write your ideas, I write my ideas. And on the 29th of March 2020, that was the first day we launched out our content on the social media platform, WhatsApp, Facebook, before Instagram and other platforms came in. The vision originally was launched on the 29th of March 2020, and thank God we celebrated our 4th anniversary this year in the month of April as against March because of unforeseen circumstances, but we all thank God for good and where we are right now. Our mode of operation over the years now, just like I said, we first launch our content via our WhatsApp platform, and then to the Facebook page, then to Instagram and the rest of it. We have been operating on our Sunday online outreach. That's the content we put together, depending on who is the resource person for the week. The content we put together on a Sunday, we share them to our social media platform. And then apart from the weekly content we share on how we operate on doing it in-house and to the general audience, we also had some level of operation regarding our physical meetings. We did more of leadership seminars, we did more of self-discovery, we did more of content creation programs that can help her members, and to as many that see the need of coming to partake in it. This has been our mode of operation, majorly online space. The programs we put up on interval base, because we don't do it monthly. Okay, our current plan at the moment and what we are actually into, one of it is we are actually doing what we have been doing before now, but then we want to make it bigger and better because that's how it should be. One of it is setting up conferences and summits that leaves a positive trace and quest for you to become more. And that is why we have some of our proposals that are going out to some big firms and all of that. We are actually intentional about doing it bigger because the little we have done, we have seen a level of feedback that should give us the energy to do more. And also, we offer online courses, and these courses are actually not, will I call it, the four walls academic kind of courses, but a program that should raise and build the right mindset that is consistent with growth, mindset that is consistent with success, mindset that is consistent with you discovering, becoming, and doing everything possible to live your dream life, the full life. Because I don't feel we actually believe that no one came here empty. So it is an online program and courses that if you are willing and ready to take up these courses, it will certainly leave one thing with you, and that is helping you discover your true self and granting you all the materials and assets you need to build on them on a daily basis. And one of the other things we do, which I've already told you before now, is the two ebooks we launched before now. One of it, we released before now, and one of it was launched in our last anniversary. And also, we offer coaching and mentorship section that can help discover the bridging gap where you are actually missing it in life. And then we are able to give you not just a coach that can put you through, but someone that can be that shoulder, that can be that guide to you becoming what is expected of you. So that is our current plan at the moment. Actually, our immediate project is the back to school project. Tagged, the theme is the hope of Africa. We are not just doing the project just for giving materials back to school, to school pupils rather, because we are actually going to a primary school. Now, this project is in a way linked to us. We want to support the learning community. I personally, I've had an experience of recent where I was in a secondary school, a government secondary school, and entering the principal's office, entering the staffs, entering the vice principal office where they stay. It was actually not something what the eye should see, and it is things of this nature. I feel most of the NGOs who do most of it should do more, but we're actually looking at the means where we can give these children hope that there is a future for them, that education actually has a vital role to play as it regards your growing process in life. So it's a project that is dear to us, and we are not just doing it for the namesake. We feel it is something worth doing. It is not a feeling, it's something we believe is worth doing, and that's why we're taking up this project. And this is the first phase. Hopefully, when we come the second, we have a target of reaching out to 150 students, 150 pupils, and we believe that the next phase will certainly be bigger than this. And if you're moved to be a part of it, you can just get in touch with us from any of the admins, and we are always available. Alright, so the Stay Focused Family, our challenges and setback. First, let me make it known that the family is not made up of spiritual beings. We have physical and committed team members, and so there is a challenge. In any way you have 2 or 3 persons, there will always be a challenge, and the reason why they are there is to get solutions. So there have been a challenge of wanting to reach more than we can cover, and we are actually working on it as well, increasing our audience and making sure that what we have as a vision to reach Africa as a whole, it is not just planned in the billboard, but then we are working towards making sure that we cover as much as possible. Africa is big, and then we have taken our time to see different countries and even the country where this family is better from, to see how we can add back to the persons in themselves. That is why transformation remains the key word, because once they have been transformed, it becomes easier for them to live intentionally and for them to become and then support back to their family, their immediate family, down to the society, down to the community, and then even the nation at large. And also we also have a challenge of building teammanship. But thank God for the sets of persons whose God have personally channeled to this vision. It hasn't been easy building the system, the structures, and all of that. I won't want to bore you, but the family in the space of 4 years now have been able to go through series of phases, and we just enter another phase that it looks as if we are starting again from afresh. But then it's actually not a start, it was just an alignment. So he needed much of teammanship, needed much of commitment, needed much of resilient people who can see what you see. So teammanship, I would say, it's maybe one of the challenge, but thanks to the team members we have presently, they are working tirelessly to make sure this vision is beyond where you are seeing us from. Africa and beyond should be able to feed from our vision and live their dream life. Who is eligible to join the Stay Focused family? Membership placement is open for the general members, sponsors, supporters, and even resource persons. Okay, so for the membership part of it, you want to be a part of this vision. You need passion for growth. It has to be something available, and it has to be something you have in abundance. I don't know if you get my point, because in as much as you're coming to the family that has a vision of reaching out in yourself, we don't need it to be complete because there's no perfect person. But then you need growth. You need to be so passionate about growth and becoming better. That has to do with the three factors of learning, unlearning, and relearning. However, to those that want to join us as partnership and sponsors, we are very much available, because the vision has a lot to do, and we need good hands like you that is watching us to partner with us, sponsor some of our summits and conferences, and make our vision reach the larger world, Africa at large. And you can do that through our social media handles or through any of the admins on the platform, where the handles will be shared now, and any of the admins that will drop the link at the moment on this very post. You can contact any of them, and then you'll be added up. Benefits of becoming part of Stay Focused family. The benefits are actually enormous, but one of it is that you get to be a part of a vision that is bigger than yourself. Secondly, you get to meet like minds that can help you grow and develop what you have at your space, and then help you in reaching out to others. Part of what we do, just like I said, the seminars, creating content that are educational, inspiring, transforming, etc. And also, you get to build the you to be strong enough, to be wealthy enough in mind, number one. Then the other part of the wealth, which we all know, for you to be able to reach back to Africa. So it has enormous benefit, which I've just actually stated. It has to be something bigger than you. It has to do with you becoming better. It has to do with you getting to reach back to Africa. It has to do with you meeting like minds that can help you fan what you have into flame.